Okay, take two. I am very sorry about that. I do not know what happened with the computer, so I am using my phone. Okay, we're down to the sacral chakra. My apologies for this. Now, your sacral chakra is responsible for inspiration and living and enjoying your life fully, your creativity, and experiencing intimacy with others and loving freely. So, guilt and shame are the biggest blockages of your sacral chakra. Guilt and shame. Okay, and this can be pretty hard to release unless you are willing to do the inner work as well and then have that chakra cleared. Hello, I can't see who's on because I'm using my phone, so my apologies. Please let me know if you have any questions about anything throughout this live, and I can answer them at the end when I can see your comments. Okay, so when your sacral chakra is overactive, so it might be really big and spinning really fast, you may be experiencing emotional reactivity. Again, addictions. You might be a crisis or drama junkie. Yeah, I think we all know people like that, and I'm saying that without judgment. Absolutely without judgment. This is just a symptom of a really overactive sacral chakra. So you may experience addictions such as pleasure addictions and sexual addictions. Okay, because we're getting down into that womb space now. Jealousy, that's a big one. All right, and again, being codependent or needy, really needing someone in your life. So I used to be in a codependent relationship. I had multiple codependent relationships, and it was like I needed someone in my life to validate me as a person. Okay, so in this area, you may experience problems with your libido, sexual dysfunction. You might have reproductive issues, problems conceiving, back problems, weight problems. You know, to sort of get where I'm coming at, that sort of area, that's where it governs. But it also governs the bladder, kidneys, and lower abdomen. Okay, so if this chakra is underactive, you're going to experience, it's a little different from overactive, but very similar with the physical signs. Now, guilt and shame over the past, like I said, this is the biggest blockage of this area. And if it's underactive, you may lack creativity altogether. You might find it really hard to stimulate yourself in the way of you are bored and you're always bored and nothing can fill that boredom, if that makes sense. So my daughter, bored all the time, read a book, no. Watch something, no. Go out, no. Boredom all the time. Okay, so you might find that you get really easily offended, you've got a really low self-worth, and you fear change. Okay, so like I said, the physical symptoms are very similar. Now, if you can transcend this chakra, you can experience intimacy and pleasure without feeling guilty. You can experience enjoying life fully, creativity, and really get in touch with your feelings without letting them control you, okay? So sorry about the phone. There's not much I can do about it. And we'll go into how you can transcend that after this next chakra, the last chakra we're focusing on today, which is your root chakra, your first chakra, which governs our survival, abundance, feeling grateful in life, and it also connects us to our family beliefs and our ancestors. So this most commonly will get blocked when we are brought up with certain family beliefs, ancestral beliefs. Cutting your generational ties is a big one for the root chakra that I recommend to really pull it out, to pull that blockage out of the roots. All right, so if this chakra is overactive, you might see someone be extremely impatient and aggressive. They might have a short temper. If it's you, you might feel stuck in life. again, addictions, control issues, and we just really feel dissociated from life and people. We have that disconnect going on. Okay. Physical signs, low back pain, again, sexual or reproductive problems because it's down, located at the base of our spine in that perineum area. Okay. So people with anemia may be experiencing, well, most likely are experiencing a root chakra problem because it also governs that area of our blood and our bones. Okay, so there are some really good red crystals that help facilitate healing, blood and bone healing. Okay, so constipation and IBS is another big one in root chakra blockages. Now, if this chakra is underactive, you might feel very, very insecure, anxious, worry a lot, like a worry wart, panic. I used to have panic attacks multiple times a week. I used to think I was dying. And that feeling of aloneness and isolation. What else? Depression again, here we go. So depression and anxiety down in the root chakra. Scattered thoughts and spacey. This was me for many, many years. Not being grounded from that spiritual down in the physical. I tend to live up here in the spiritual. I'm a bit of a fairy. I can get stuck on my words, as you have seen. If I'm not properly and thoroughly grounded, you can really notice that with me, which I feel like I am a bit today. So, okay. On a physical level, you might have low energy, extreme fatigue and exhaustion, weight problems, and eating disorders. Okay, now transcending this chakra, pardon me, you can feel grateful for everything you have in your life, even if it's not much. You can feel stable and safe and secure, knowing that life isn't scary. And bad things aren't going to happen all the time, okay? You can enjoy life. You can enjoy your job. You can enjoy relationships and feel connected, feel a lot more connected than before. I used to walk around feeling like my feet weren't even walking on the ground. It was like I wasn't living in reality. It was like I wasn't in my body, okay? And I was scared. I was always in fear. I always thought something was going to happen, I was going to die. It was a horrible way to be. So I have full empathy for those of you that have a root chakra blockage. I know exactly what that feels like. Mariah, I feel like I need a full alignment. Yeah. I mean, these chakras govern every area of our life. And it's a bit like what comes first, the chicken or the egg. Is it because of my emotions it became blocked? Or is it because it's blocked that I'm having these emotional problems? So clearing the chakras at the root is going to pull it out from the root, and you're going to know that it's going to be easy to maintain and keep open. Okay? So I now want to just tell you some ways that you can open, clear and activate your chakras. So meditation's a big one. It doesn't have to be full on. You can simply lie down, focusing on your breath, focusing on the area you wish to clear, and you can use the colour associated with that chakra. So root chakra, red. You can use red crystals, pop a red crystal down in your groin area, and meditate for 20 minutes. Yeah? Ruby's a really good one. It's quite powerful in that area. Now, while we're talking about colour, I'm not a colour therapist, but I've done my research in creating my programs in Chakra Transcendence. And colour is actually really quite effective in opening and clearing your chakras, because we don't just see colour with our eyes. We absorb colour with our eyes, with our skin, in through our auras and our chakras, okay? So using the colour associated with your chakra is going to be really super powerful and magnify your meditative experience or whatever you're doing. You might want to wear red for the week. Wear red socks to bed to ground you. Put some red crystals under your pillows and things like that. You can totally just YouTube root chakra activations and listen to the frequency associated with the chakra you're looking at clearing. All right? So the root chakra always also loves nature, going out and grounding your energies in nature. You might want to do a grounding meditation, but just sitting outside with your feet in the earth is beautiful. Sitting with your back up against a tree is lovely. The trees will provide you with their grounding, healing energy. Okay, so there are certain aromatherapy like oils and incense that you can use to facilitate this process, and I don't have them on me now, but as a rule of thumb, lower chakras, you want to ground the energy, use grounding incense and oils, woody smells, yeah? Okay, so for the sacral chakra, this chakra is related to water. It's got a very watery energy associated with the emotions. Being in water, going to the pool, having a bath, having a cleansing salt bath, going for a walk in nature where there's a creek, or going to the beach, which is awesome. The eons provided at the beach will cleanse your space too. So you could use a really bright orange colour in this area, where that colour, you can accessorize with that colour, meditate with that colour, use crystals with that colour. Again, using some woody, earthy incense is great for this chakra. Yeah. What else? Yeah, so water, I would go with that sort of element when working with this chakra, and colour. Like I said, if you believe the chakra I'm talking about is overactive, I wouldn't so much go with the colour associated with that chakra. I believe on a colour wheel, you can look at the colour. So say we're talking about orange for the sacral chakra, and look at the opposite colour to orange on the colour wheel, and use that if you believe this chakra is overactive, okay? Because we want to slow it down, bring it back into alignment. Okay, solar plexus chakra, yellow. Think of the sun, be out in the sun, wear yellow, have yellow decorations around your office. You can meditate and imagine the sun is shining so brightly in your solar plexus chakra. Using yellow crystals like yellow citrine is great. Also, like I said, this is associated with the subconscious and inner child. So if you believe this has been blocked due to trauma, you may need to go and look at your limiting beliefs and do an inner child healing as well. Yeah? And this will really help you transcend that chakra so that you can step into your power. Pardon me. Okay, the heart chakra. You can use a beautiful emerald green or pink. You might want to use rose quartz or actual emerald or green jade, anything like that. Rose incense or oil is a really beautiful heart chakra opener, rose, and it's extremely powerful. The scent of rose. Again, you can go onto YouTube, look up a heart chakra healing activation, and it will provide you with the frequency to help open and clear that chakra. Just like crystals do, they have a frequency, they have a vibration, and each chakra you can use specific frequencies as well. And it's just as easy as hopping on YouTube and looking at that. Also, popping a heartbeat track on in the background while you're meditating with your crystals on your chest. This is super, super powerful. But again, if this chakra has been blocked due to, say, old relationship wounds, maybe losing someone and you haven't gotten over the loss of that person, if you feel like you are a resentful person and you hold on to grudges, I would highly recommend looking into forgiveness. The Hawaiian mantra prayer is getting a really big rave at the moment for that, and it is super, super powerful. And even just trying to send that person some light, okay? You're doing your part in being the change, if that makes sense. Okay, so the heart chakra also likes being out in nature. And it helps us connect with nature, animals, and all that is. Now, when we get to the throat chakra, you can use bright blue, sky blue, aqua. Yep, so you can use aquamarine or blue kyanite on your throat chakra while you are meditating. You might want the throat chakra frequency track going on in the background as well. And again, if this chakra has been blocked due to abuse and you haven't dealt with it and those emotions are repressed in this area, it may be time for you to take a look at that. Now, I know that is not an easy step. It took me multiple tries of seeing a counsellor to start with, going back to using drugs, repressing these emotions, and then when I was finally ready, after hitting too many rock bottoms to count, I then went and sought out the therapy that I needed for that issue. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so opening your throat chakra is actually really powerful to help you hear spirit. If you want to hear spirit, clear your throat chakra. If you want to see spirit, clear your third eye chakra. You can use a beautiful indigo, dark navy blues, or even purple. So purple amethyst, lapis lazuli, I think it's called, is awesome. Blue sapphire, those crystals, you can pop them on your third eye while you're having a meditation, listening to a third eye track on YouTube with the frequency to open and clear that area. Now, because this is also associated with psychic abilities are related to the element of water. So, again, being around water, having a salt bath. You might want to put those crystals in the bath and magnify that experience, which would be so beautiful. Okay, wearing those colours in your space, having them in your space, looking at those colours. You might want a screensaver of just the colour of the third eye or a third eye symbol, which would be really cool too. So when we get to the crown chakra, we are using either white or violet. Now, I'm more of a white person. I love it. You might be more of a purpley person. You can use violet, curtains, decorations, whatever. Okay, just having that colour in your space is going to help open and clear this chakra. It responds really well to energy clearing. What else? Crystals, frequency music, being in the sunlight also. Okay, the third eye can like to be in the sunlight, but mine likes to be in the pitch black. That helps activate the pineal gland. And the crown chakra also is governed by the pineal and pituitary glands. So getting that sunlight on the top of your head is awesome. Okay, it loves to be in nature also. And what else? If you have any questions, you can let me know. So as a rule of thumb, the chakra you're working with, use that colour. Use that colour in your life. Use it in crystals. Use it in your space. Look up the frequency sound of that colour on YouTube and get that going while you're lying down, meditating with your crystals. This is really, really powerful. Okay? I don't usually talk this much. And I hope I've made sense today. I felt like I was a bit back and forwards there. So you are going to receive my new book, which has been out for a couple of months now, The Roots of Your Chakras, which will explain exactly what I have been through today. You're going to have it there in Word format, so hopefully you'll be able to open that. So to receive that, you just need to pop your email in the comments. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can contact me via DM and I can grab your email there and send you the file. So thank you so much for having me on here today, Susie. I hope that through the power of your intentions today, you can go away and transcend your inner energy to create the outer world that you so desire. So many blessings to all of you and so much love. And I will pop that picture of the consciousness of water in the comments when I hop off. So thank you again, Susie, and thank you all for watching. Ta-da.